Indie idiots.
Okay, guys, so we're back. We're done arguing about whether or not Paul should work out more.
Back to Indie idiots, and I've actually come to a great conclusion. It's a game. I can cheat. Anyways, let's go to the training mode, and yeah, let's do more sit-ups, timed, and yeah, I like those specs. Let's do it.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Ah, click, 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 click. What? It's telling us not to cheat. Oh my god. I'm starting to feel.
Have to get on the floor.
I'm feeling really bad about this now. Fine, I swear.
This is
give up yet.
called motivation.
This is not motivation.
Okay, there's one.
Nice. 7,
I'm amazed
6,
at the time this though.
5,
It was
Not that you couldn't just
4,
play slower or anything.
3,
seriously?
2.
Now this is interesting.
Looking good.
Okay, I'm out.
See you again tomorrow.
Okay, this is interesting. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but on the first time it said reps remaining, and then she was counting reps completed. But this time it was reps remaining for what she was counting and what the UI was counting.
Huh.
So that's an inconsistency in game design.
Yeah, I'm
and,
fine with it.
I'm not fine with it, but
I'm perfectly fine with it. Yeah, actually, if you notice here, up here, you get a Twitter bonus.
yeah, clearly.
So, if you
because
have Twitter.
you want to announce on Twitter that you're playing this game, because that wouldn't be embarrassing or anything.
Yep. Anyways, we got total 16 points now. Let's go play the new episode and see if it was actually worth it.
Probably not.
It probably was.
It probably was.
I need to be with my Mayu-chan, if that's her name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what was her name?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mayu.
Oh,
yeah,
it is
you're
Mayu.
right.
Okay, I'm really good at this. This is like, okay, let's see. You've been dragged into doing...
Okay, yeah.
No! We're missing out on the epic story. I worked hard to earn that. Unexpected expectations.
So we're sleeping.
Z... Wait, whoa?
Save place. Okay, minus points for using the same.
Indie idiots. Ah! I'd be afraid too if I suddenly woke up in the middle of the park.
Did I fall asleep after doing those 10 sit-ups?
Oh, you again. Just 20.
Oh, yeah.
Told you I'm
I
not
told
going to let you nap anymore.
I forgot you had a voice. You're actually planning to come wake me every day in the park where I am obviously homeless?
That's right. Aren't you glad?
I think they could have just taken her body and just had a different background.
I'm actually okay with it. I was like, if she came to wake me up every day, I would not mind.
Yeah, but I'm saying the background should not be more.
No. I like being homeless. It adds character. Maybe I will.
The fat homeless guy.
Yeah, maybe there will be character development when I buy a
No
house.
wonder she takes so much pity on me.
Alright, not in the least.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
What did she do?
She's making me do more sit-ups. So you carry your gym clothes with you wherever you go then?
Okay, I actually like that because there was absolutely zero explanation.
Yeah.
And did you notice
What?
that there she didn't actually say anything?
Well,
Like it's all been recorded.
I think it's because, like, this part can change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change, like, a million sit-ups in, like, 1 minute. So it'd be a pain to, like, record each of those numbers. That's probably...
I like effort put into my game design.
Yeah, it's fine.
People have done harder.
This game is $2.
I guess that's true.
Like, you know. If you expect, like, Bioshock for $2, then you know.
Hey, a few years from now, it might be.
Eh.
When did that game
3,
come out? It's been a while.
2.
Oh, so she's
One,
coming down for me. Okay.
go!
I swear this is the last set of sit-ups I'm doing.
All right.
1, 2, 3,
Love
4,
me! Love
5,
me! Love me for who I am!
7,
Love me! Love
8,
me! Love
9.
me!
Wait, look at that.
Love me. What?
She's once again counting backwards.
That's really weird.
Yeah, because this is reps remaining, 1. And she's saying 9. But when you were doing it in training mode, it was the opposite.
Maybe it's to add variety.
It's not that right.
Maybe it's that
It's
variety.
because they did not know
Come
this.
on.
well.
10.
Oh, jeez. Okay. How
You did
did she
great.
change so quickly?
You know what I noticed about this game? Is
What?
Because it's making you physically do stuff, we have a little less talking about leadership, and a little bit more talking about literally what you're doing right there.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Doing sit-ups is really difficult to talk about other stuff while you're doing sit-ups. Easiest lines ever.
A bit tired, huh?
Yeah. Are you trying to kill me or something? She's a Yandere.
With 10 sit-ups,
Dude,
you're gonna die.
She is a Yandere. I got it.
Yeah, I
It
guess.
means she
No,
loves you,
not
but she wants you dead.
necessarily. Just the opposite, remember?
Yeah, you might as well be dead if you're fat.
Seriously?
Here, I brought a towel. Let me wipe you off.
Aw, what a
Oh.
moe move. Moevation, some would say.
You really haven't been exercising at all, have you?
Jeez.
Ouch.
Yep. Looks like we need to move this into full gear.
Whoa.
We've got a long road ahead of us.
She's so freaking rude, it's unbelievable.
You don't have to do this, you know. In fact, I don't know what you're thinking in the first place. Seriously. This plan was hopeless from the start.
Yeah, you're right. It's not nearly enough. When you can do 120 sit-ups in 5 minutes, I will stop waking you up from your naps.
I'm literally speechless. Like,
I don't know if I can actually do that. What is 5 minutes?
5 minutes, that is 300 seconds.
Yeah.
120 push sit-ups though is a lot.
In 300 seconds? So one every 2 seconds, really,
Yeah.
really roughly.
Yeah, like look at this face she's giving us. She's mocking us.
Yeah, she's really kind of not nice.
That's a mean look.
Yeah, I wouldn't date her.
Thank you. What are you insane? That's ridiculous.
A ridiculously great idea, I know. I'm excited
She's
too.
narcissist. You saw what 10 push-ups did to me at month before.
And that's why we're aiming so high.
Sit-ups.
Yeah, you just said push-ups.
Oh, my bad.
We recorded this, so you
All right,
can't
then.
even argue.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, I made a mistake. I'm exhausted after all those sit-ups. Hey, wait. To be
Wait,
continued. I quit.
What? This is...
First date! I'm motivated again.
God, we burned so many calories doing 10 sit-ups. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Okay, how many do I need for that first date?
Oh my god, I just realized I forgot to time this episode again.
24 points. So we have 6 right now. Screw it. Actually, there is something I
This
want.
is been an idiot.
I was like, but actually, I think this may be the last episode we're doing for this specific game. But before we end, I want to see what happens if you get 120 in 5 minutes in the training mode.
Sure.
Yeah, just to see what happens.
Does that unlock something?
I don't know. Like, maybe she's like, you were right the whole time. I was wrong. I'm so sorry. If we get an apology, it would all be worth it. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
do
give it a shot. All right, sit-ups, timed. Let's do 10.
Wait, what?
You can do a maximum of 20. This game believes in you so little that you can't even select 120 sit-ups.
I think what they're doing is they don't want you to try to blast through the game by giving yourself a shitload of points all in
Oh
one
my
go.
god. Okay, well, that's been in the idiots. Burn your fat with me.
Wait, so,
Yeah, let's give this a
are we-
rating.
we're doing it?
We're giving this game a rating. I have a lot of things to say.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, you have a lot of things to say, and you reviewed first last time.
Yeah, you can do
So,
it.
I'm going first?
Yeah, you can go first, dude.
Oh, okay. So, the first thing that I want to say about this game is, wow, that hand. It just, for those of you who didn't watch episode 1, look at that hand.
I think it's episode 3 in it right now.
Yeah, but episode 1 is where I talk about
Oh,
this hand.
snap, yeah.
And that hand is just the most gruesome.
I personally find it very attractive. If you, a woman out there, have horrible hands, don't let people judge you like Luke.
I
Go
mean,
on.
those are like, you could not be born with those hands. It looks like a demented spider. Anyway, so the first thing that I'll say about this game, minus the hands, the art's pretty up there. I'm okay with it. The second thing is I know for anyone who doesn't play any visual novels, I personally am just a watcher when Paul does, but it's pretty rare to see them animate them at all. They usually just have, if they have a voice, the mouth doesn't move. There's no blinking going on. This one actually, they did put in that extra effort, but then that extra effort was then subtracted out by the fact that they seem to use the same background for everything. It doesn't really make any sense. I'm actually really kind of okay with this game, because I really think people need some more fitness in their lives, especially us game people in general.
I disagree. Go on.
You know, what else? I don't like some of the inconsistencies in the accounting. And I don't know, I'd say overall, I think it's really hard to judge, also because I never play these games. I'm going to go ahead and just give it, like, a 6, because those hands really bother me. And it's not totally awful, you know, but I think that's it. I'm done.
Okay, well, it's my turn. As a person who actually does play visual novels...
Look at this guy get all uppity immediately.
Dude, this visual novel, oh my god... they make a huge mistake in that they believe that a girl is the only thing you need to actually push the story forward. They think that they can make you work out just by putting a pretty girl in front of you. And honestly, it's not how it works. You need a story.
That's not a bad point that you make.
Yeah, no, they need an actual story. Yeah. It's like, I'm just saying, like, if this was Clannad or some, like, game with an actual, like, progression to it, like, that, like, I actually wanted to know about, I would gladly do 10 push-ups in 2 minutes, like, several times, just to see what happens to, like, these characters that I like.
Oh, and you know what? This just reminded me of something that I thought about in the back of my head, but I didn't say on the spot. Mm-hmm. But another big downside of this is that these devices that this game is supposed to be installed on, they have motion sensors.
They do,
and this is a workout game. Why does it have no motion sensing? I mean, I assume that it doesn't.
It actually does.
It does?
Yeah, it uses the camera on your phone.
To do what, though?
It uses, like, the distance you're from like, the actual phone. So, like, if you move closer to it... So why did we have
to poke the screen?
You could do it in 2 different ways. Since we were playing on a computer with no camera, we had to poke it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but, like... That's not motion sensing, that's just looking at the camera, right?
No, if you're moving closer to the camera, or like, I assume like, the camera's up here. It's pointing upwards. You move upwards, and when it spots you, it counts down 1. Of course, it's something that we'd never be able to actually test without playing it on Android.
Right, but like, let's say that it was, for example, like doing jumping jacks, then you could hold it in your hand. You know, these things can tell what orientation it's on, so it should be able to feel itself, like, twisting and stuff. I don't know if they... I don't know if they've done that or not, because we barely played this game.
Yeah, like, I feel like the clicking thing just makes it possible to play it on a computer, because like, that's how most visual novels are.
Yeah, like, and let's temper our review a little bit in the sense that this is kind of like playing the original BioShock and then just like seeing the opening and then being like, Underwater City? This is stupid.
Actually, that wouldn't bother me at all. It wouldn't bother me at all. Like, what actually makes me slightly unhappy... I guess I'll get the good stuff out of the way since that won't be too long. Yeah, like, the graphics are very nice. They obviously put work into it. I'm actually surprised that's voiced at all, considering that this is a $2 app. It's actually very high quality for a $2, like, visual novel app. You know, it was like with the moving mouths, it was like the voices, like... There are only other couple games I know of that, like, actually have that level of motion to it. Now, the bad stuff, as I mentioned before, so far it seems that, like, it's actually quite condescending to, like, the actual
user. Yeah, it's super condescending.
It is incredibly condescending, calling me fat, calling me uncool. Like, you know, it's funny because, you know, we're just on here, but, like, in real life, you wouldn't want that to happen. Like, I get some people will be like, I'm uncool right now. I want to be cool. I want to go work out. But, like, honestly, it's kind of uncool. Other things I dislike, that hand doesn't bother me at all. What I dislike is, like, I don't like the fact that, like, the motivational points, they didn't really give you a hint about what it was. And so, like, for a good amount of time, I was actually kind of lost. And without actually knowing what they're worth, it really doesn't provide you any sort of motivation. Like, you don't know when the finish line is. You know what I mean? It's like...
I guess.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know if 1 point's, like, 1,000,000 push-ups or if 1 point's 1 push-up. Like, you know, if I feel like it's a reachable goal, then I do it. And if you don't give me any sort of context for, like, the points, then it really just doesn't work. Yeah, it's like the character incredibly unlikable, both of them, including the one that I'm supposed to play. My guy just has zero self-confidence. Honestly, he sounds fat.
Hey, bonus for the writing team.
Yeah. And apparently I'm a homeless guy who's just fat and has a girl chasing after me or something like that. And the girl is just one of the meanest characters I've ever seen. She doesn't really seem like she has any redeeming qualities aside from wanting me to be fit, which I guess is okay, but she could be more positive about it. Overall, based on everything, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10, just based on the fact that there was some work put into the art and voices. Yeah, so overall, we, the Indie Idiots, will give Burn Your Fat With Me a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that seems fair.
It's a fair score.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I think you're too nice with this. All right, anyways.
I just feel like we judged it really early. But, you know, like, if we don't want to play it anymore, then that's probably an indication that it needs a low score.
Yeah, this game needs a lot of work, at least a story. If it gets a story, it would honestly be a great concept.
Yeah, you know what? The fact that I don't want to play it anymore kind of makes me willing to bump it down to a 5 for me, which would bring it to a 4.5 between us. So.
Yeah, so we give this game a 4.5 out of 10. Yeah, you heard that. Burn Your Fat With Me. We lower your score. Anyways, yeah, this has been the Indie Idiots.
Yeah, and I'll do maybe 4.5 reps of apology if this game turns out to be amazing in the reviews.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah, share this game too. Share this video too. That'd be cool. Anyways, yeah.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.